To have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Hornets. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Williams is out there with Knipple. And it's Diabate in at the 5. And for Seattle, we've got Williams. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Holiday. Then there's Payton. And it's Matkovic in at the 4 slot. So we have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Williams. Here's Matkovic. Back to Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Seattle shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And he makes the first. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Good on both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games.
Now, here's Ball. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Miller, no up. Last game for Seattle, they picked up the W against the Raptors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
To the paint, and stolen by Williams. Fast break, here we go.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First personal foul, first team foul.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Holiday against Ball. Fires from 18. Matkovic with the rebound.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit, Greg.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Seattle. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive. Here's Ball.
And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Williams, a screen on Ball. Offensive rebound, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
For Seattle, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Hornets trail by 5. Williams up on top. Miller surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
The shot by Holiday, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Knipple with the bucket.
Crossing them up. Knipple with the handles.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Matkovic. Shoots over Bridges, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Hornets trail by 4. It's Miller on the wing. Back to ball. To the inside. Williams. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now, here's Neesmith. He had 22 points in the win against Toronto. Here's Matkovic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Matkovic has got his second basket. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
That one misses for Williams. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court. And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Holiday against Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up for Seattle. They have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the first one drops.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
He's off on the second. Hornets trail by 3. Pass the ball. Over Holiday. Here's Knipple. Jacks up a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Knipple. For Seattle, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They set the pick. Here's Holiday. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Comfortable operating in traffic. Nice move by Holiday.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Here's Ball. A 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fly.
For Seattle, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside Williams. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Ball. Here's Neesmith. Here's Williams. The layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Don't sleep on Knippel's hops now, because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Thomas checked in for Seattle. Davion Mitchell comes in for Drew Holiday. The Hornets also with a sub. White's checked in. And Seattle shooting 45% for the field early. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Now Knippel, 8 points for him. Trains the three-pointer. Knippel's got 11 points.
Well, Knippel projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Outside, Payton, and they get it. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
And it's Seattle with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Mitchell kicks to Payton. Puts up a three. Here's Williams. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Miller. Hornets leading by 6. Bridges passes to White. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Seattle calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
changes here for the Hornets. Swan's checked in, and James subbed in for Miller. Seattle trails by 8. Outside, Payton. Back to Mitchell. They need this one. And the layup is good.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's White. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Now, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Mitchell outside. Payton outside. Thomas kicks to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
For Seattle, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And that one misses. Klay Thompson is checked in for Seattle. And he's good on the second. Charlotte leading by 4. White with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Seattle. They trail by 7. Tries the spin move. Thomas dishes to Payton. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Thomas. The rebound by James.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They lead by 7. Outside, White. James sets the screen for White.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mitchell passes to Thomas. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 6.
And it's big for Thomas's confidence when he's knocking that down. Keep shooting, young man.
On the wing, Williams. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on Payton. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Seattle calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Seattle making a change here. Dunn's checked in. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Houston, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Man, and I think Seattle, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
Now, here's Dunn. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Thompson. Payton in the corner. Thompson sets the pick for Payton. That one doesn't go. Charlotte leading by 4. The try by James out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Drew Holiday.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Seattle has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Dunn passes to Thompson. And here is Mitchell. Light covering. Little turnaround. And that one hits back iron. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. For Charlotte, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. So he gets them both. Here's Mitchell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
Now, here's Thompson. We saw him with 10 points last game. And it's Mitchell missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, it's James. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now, here's Thompson. Defense is right there. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
It's a strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Hornets ahead, up 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time, because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
They've got Aaron Nesmith. He's out there with Dunn. Thompson is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Matkovic in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Dunn passes to Thompson. Here's Matkovic. And chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And here is Ball. Pass to Salon. For 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Seattle trails by 12. Done outside. Here's Nesmith. And it's off from 3-point range. Spins. Left side, Miller pulls up from the corner. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And Seattle shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. He takes it in. Diabate grabs the board.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Ball from long range. Matkovic with the rebound. Matkovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Dunn kicks to Williams. There's the 3. Dunn misses. Hornets leading by 12. Knueppel with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the Hornets miss again. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Seattle. And let's go courtside. There's some news on Cam Thomas. So, Allie, what's his status?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Seattle. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
Ball no good. Seattle trails by 10. Done outside. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
A different look for Seattle. Thomas comes in for Thompson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Chris Dunn. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. Nesmith has got 5 points now in the quarter. Hornets leading by 8. Taken away by Williams. And here's Holiday. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Diabate. Charlotte no good that time either. Seattle has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Salon. Back to ball from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Nesmith. No good with the triple.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. And it's blocked. Here's Knipple. Nesmith covering, and Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Down low, here's Matkovic. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Matkovic has got his third basket of the night right there. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Salon.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Second team foul.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. In the corner, it's Nesmith. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with all of the force on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing, guys."
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Here's Ball. Goes up off the inbound. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Drake, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's 6'4" and well built. Drew is bigger and stronger than you think.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
And the Hornets making a change here. White's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
And having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's White on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Three-pointer. A second chance effort. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Matkovic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Gary Payton is checked in for Seattle. Mitchell comes in for Drew Holiday. Grant Williams is checked in for the Hornets. James comes in for Brandon Miller. Here's Bridges. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bridges has got the lead up to 14 now for the Hornets. Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Brooklyn Nets. Thomas against James. Payton with a screen on James. Upside Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. He has 5.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Mitchell against White. It's taken away by Payton. Over to the wing. Now Nesmith. 5 points in the game. Payton with a screen on White. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by Williams. Hornets leading by 12. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Cameron Thomas.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A different look for Seattle. Matkovic is checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Nesmith. And James drills them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Outside, Payton. Payton with a screen on Williams. Thompson in the corner. Knipple with the rebound. Charlotte has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Bridges double team. Launches from deep. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Bridges. Knipple's got 23 points.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's Charlotte. They're on an 18-7 run. Pass to Knipple. A three-pointer off the mark. Seattle trails by 17. Thompson outside. And stolen by James. Inside, here's White. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Poke loose. Outside Williams from downtown. And no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Pass to Matkovic. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And so White will bring it up for the Hornets. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about. He's not a guy you want to be giving that shot to. The D's got to get up on him.
Mitchell with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Chris Dunn's checked in for Thomas. Charlotte leading by 23. White inside, covered by Mitchell, and it's White missing. And Seattle shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
He's a big guard, 6'6", 215. Clay can absorb hits and still finish with ease.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Thompson.
After a run of bad luck with injuries, it's great to see Thompson back on the court contributing, because this man, he is the definition of a warrior.
Here's Knipple. And the Hornets miss again. With one on the clock, unable to get that one. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, certainly deserves all the accolades. When you look at everything he's about, he remains one of the most unique players in NBA history.
If you could build an NBA player from scratch, he just may be the prototype. And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for Seattle.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better. And help has to come faster.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the